them deeper questions. With the, like you said, the resistance is there.
Yeah.
Resistance is there, and it's beautiful.
Well, look, I'll tell you something about me. I needed to go back into the military that second time for 2 years, put myself through a phenomenal amount of pain, both physically and then to the later stages emotionally, because that was the stage of life I was at. I needed to go through that pain to wake up to myself a little bit. And that's a bigger scale of what we're talking about here, but some people need to go through a biggest loser phase of things. Do I agree with it technically? Absolutely not. Would I do that? Absolutely not. But some people, that's their journey, and it's really not mine to judge what they do with it. And who knows if I'm right or wrong anyway about it.
Yeah. What would your main message to the world be regarding their health? So somebody's starting off this scared about what to do. You know, like we've all been there. Oh, well, I've got to lose this weight. I've got to, which is fair enough because we do have a natural look.
Yeah.
It's about finding that. What would your input be?
The first thing you have to do, and I say this when I go and give talks to people at workplaces and things about health, I talk about health, not fitness. So, because I always get fitness questions. How should I lose 5 kilos? How can I burn fat off my stomach? How can I don't know, whatever. Is it good to drink protein powder? Whatever. All those are physical fitness questions to me. That's just how I'm classing it. I go through with people what the definition of health is. Okay, and to me, the definition of health is, number one, it's dynamic, which means it doesn't stay the same all the time. It changes. It's a dynamic balance of mental, emotional, and physical well-being. If any one of those, and spiritual in there, of course, if you don't count that as, if any one of those is unbalanced, you are out of alignment with yourself. So, number one, the first thing to clarify is when I talk to people and I talk to workplaces, it's about health, not the fitness. The fitness aspect is almost just something, that's a part of it, definitely. However, it's not the most important part. So number one, people have to have a bit of a look at themselves and see where they're at. If someone is overloaded physically, overloaded emotionally, all these stresses going on in their life, and then they start a workout program and start working out hard like they see it on television or like the advertisements tell them they should do, it will overload their system. Their nervous system is probably already overloaded and they will start to break. So what I have to get people to do, number one, is work out why they want to get fit. What's the reason why they want to start to lose weight? That's important. So many people don't pay that any attention. They know they want to lose weight. What's the reason? Oh, because I'm fat. Why do you feel fat? Oh, I just look down here, there's a bit of fat. I don't like myself. Bingo, we're starting to get to some of the underlying reasons. Now, whether they go through that with me as a trainer or themselves, it's a phenomenally important question. If they don't understand what's going on internally to drive them to try to look differently, you're not loving yourself. You are basically putting yourself through pain, putting yourself through workouts without any sort of real guidance from yourself. Now, that's another key. From that reason of working out in regards to where you're at with yourself, number one, you might be okay with yourself, but you've convinced it or learnt over the years that you're not good enough. So that's important. If you do come to the point where, look, it is right for me to start to do a little bit of an exercise program, movement program, whatever, I always tell people, okay, well, let's get you in here and let your body be your guide. There's a big sickness in our industry called no pain, no gain. It's absolute rubbish. They let their body guide them. It feels good if it feels a flow. If they can get in touch with who they are, their body will tell them what they need to do. Yeah, some days it might be some strength sessions, some days it might be some yoga, some days, maybe I feel like a bit of a run outside and good. Yeah, if I get achy legs and achy back from it, something's wrong. That's a big thing. Don't fight through the pain. That would be my things to,
Yeah.
I would definitely say.
So certain feelings that you get from muscles, certain responses you get from sleeping patterns, and that are the way the body communicates. You see that as a way the body can speak to you. And
Yeah, absolutely, Nick. You're spot on there. The body speaks to you. People are that far disconnected from it most of the time that they don't realise. There's someone here I was speaking to the other day, and they kept telling me how their neck hurts, but they do 5 or 6 sessions a week, and these people know what they're doing too, and then their back started to hurt, and you start to, well, your body is telling you something here.